welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the country. Here are the headlines. Section 6A of DSPE Act declared unconstitutional in 2014 by the Supreme Court to have retrospective effect. Supreme Court discusses stray dog menace again after noticing lawyer's injury. Former Andhra CM Chandrababu Naidu sent to 14 days judicial custody in corruption case. Uttar Pradesh lawyers continue to abstain from work for the 13th day today to mark their protest against police brutality in Hapur. Parliamentary Standing Committee to hear domain experts on new criminal bills. Now let's take a detailed look on the headlines. A constitution bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justice S.K. Kaul, Justice Sanjeev Khanna, Justice Abhay S. Oka, Justice Vikram Nath and Justice J.K. Maheshwari today declared that the 2014 judgment of the Apex Court that declared Section 6A of the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act of 1947 as unconstitutional will have retrospective effect. Section 6A of the said Act required the Central Bureau of Investigation to obtain prior sanction from the central government in order to investigate cases of corruption against an officer of the rank of Joint Secretary and above, leading to the grant of immunity to such officers from arrest. The said provision was struck down as unconstitutional by the top court in the case titled Subramanian Swamy versus Union of India in 2014. The Apex Court today declared the declaration made by the Constitution Bench will have a retrospective effect, and Section 6A is not to be held in force from the date of its insertion, that is September 11, 2003. The judgment in the matter was reserved by the top court in November last year. The Supreme Court today discussed the issue of growing street dog menace, again after noticing an injury on a lawyer's arm. The discussion came as a result of a courtroom exchange when the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, inquired as to what led to the injury. The counsel told the CJI that 5 dogs hounded me. The CJI further inquired if they were neighborhood street dogs, to which the counsel replied, yes. The Solicitor General Tushar Mehta was also present during the discussion and told the court about a recent incident from Uttar Pradesh, wherein a child was bitten by dogs but was not treated in due time, as he concealed the injuries from his parents. This led to the child contracting rabies and he died as a result a few days later. The SG raised concern about the seriousness of street dog attacks. The CJI also talked about his experience, wherein his law clerk was attacked by street dogs. Senior Advocate Vijay Hansaria, who was also present in the courtroom, urged the CJI to take suo motu cognizance of the issue of street dog menace in order to protect the safety of citizens. The CJI in this regard said, "We will see what can be done." It is pertinent to note that a bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justice J.K. Maheshwari and Justice K.V. Vishwanathan is hearing batch of petitions on the issue of street dog attacks. An application was also filed recently in the Kannur District Panchayat in Kerala to euthanize rabid dogs. The application was filed after an 11-year-old child was mauled to death by street dogs in Kannur. A special anti-corruption bureau court has sent the former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, N. Chandrababu Naidu, to 14 days judicial custody. The court remanded Naidu to custody following his arrest on Saturday in connection with the skill development scam case. The leader of the Telugu Desam party was brought to Vijayawada from Nandyal, where he was arrested by the CID and was later shifted to the Rajamundry Central Jail amidst protests by supporters. Andhra Pradesh CID chief N. Sanjay said that Naidu was arrested in connection with an alleged fraud case involving misappropriation of funds from the Skill Development Corporation, leading to a loss of Rs 300 crores to the state government. Senior Advocate Siddharth Luthra appeared for Naidu and contended that the former CM was being falsely implicated in the case. The TDP workers called for a statewide ban today to demonstrate protest. The police has imposed Section 144 of CRPC across the state as a precautionary measure, and several party leaders have been taken into preventive custody. The Bar Council of Uttar Pradesh and the Allahabad High Court Bar Council today marked their 13th day of strike in protest against inaction by state government in the incident of police brutality against lawyers in the Hapur district. The incident occurred on August 29th, wherein the UP police lathi charged on a group of lawyers when they were staging a peaceful protest against the registration of an allegedly false criminal case on a female advocate colleague and her father. According to the press releases today, the Bar Council and the Advocates Association has unanimously decided to continue to abstain from judicial work. The Allahabad High Court on August 4th took the suo motu cognizance in the matter in a late-night sitting at the Chief Justice Pritinkar Devakar's residence. The High Court criticized the strike by lawyers and warned them that they should not resort to strike and abstaining from work to prevent the High Court from resorting to unpleasant measures. The High Court's bench, comprising the Chief Justice Pritinkar Devakar and Justice Mahesh Chandra Tripathi, on September 9th, formed a committee to probe the incident and referred the grievances of the Bar Council to the committee, chaired by Justice Manoj Kumar Gupta, who is a sitting judge at the Allahabad High Court. The court also directed the SIT that was constituted by the state government to inform the bench as to what action has been taken on the several FIRs lodged by lawyers in the matter. A member of the Bar Council of Uttar Pradesh, Advocate Srinath Tripathi, spoke with Verdictum and expressed his concerns, stating that the state government appears to be overlooking the matter entirely. A strike is primarily directed towards the Uttar Pradesh government due to their perceived inaction, Mr. Tripathi told Verdictum. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs will hear the domain experts on the 3 new criminal bills that seek to replace the old criminal laws. The Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and Bharatiya Sakshya Bill were introduced in the lower house of the Parliament on August 11 and seek to replace the Indian Penal Code of 1860, Code of Criminal Procedure of 1973, and the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. The government has time and again stated that the colonial laws needed to go as they were made to strengthen and protect the rule of the Britishers, and their purpose was to punish and not to give justice. While introducing the bills, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the objective of the new laws will not be to punish but to give justice, and punishment will be given where it is required in order to create a sense of prevention of crime. Mr. Shah also said that 18 states, 6 union territories, the Apex Court, 16 high courts, 22 law universities, 5 judicial academies, 142 members of parliament, and over 250 MLAs, among others, have given suggestions regarding the new laws over a period of 4 years. And the laws have been discussed in about 158 meetings before being presented in the parliament. The domain experts include former police chiefs, forensic experts, among other persons specializing in other fields, and will share their views with the Parliamentary Standing Committee in the meeting scheduled to be held from September 11th to September 13th. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum, and subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.